Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
How many times have you drank milk and eaten cheese? But like that's a dairy.
So I will say,
overload.
like, if I have a meal that happens to have cheese and I'm having a glass of milk and I maybe cut an extra slice or something.
Do you have a glass of milk with dinner?
Sometimes. Like I had
and cheese and
meatloaf
hot
the other day.
dogs?
Meatloaf and a glass of milk. Beautiful. Beautiful combo.
My
They pair so
God.
nicely together.
This sounds like my childhood.
We should get Matt a sippy cup.
We should get mad at
I don't
milk
need one.
endorsement. My God.
I can drink without this.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. It's the Mountains of Blue. You know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio. Matt Hamilton is bedazzled, but in Brewers. I just meant like you're covered in Brewers. Maybe that's not bedazzled.
It's not. That'd be
Okay.
shiny.
Gotcha. Well,
I'm brewered
you're
out.
decked out in Brewers.
Yeah.
I was waiting to look over and I was like, where are your Swarovski crystals?
I can't afford Swarovski crystals.
All right,
Things
so you
are-
are brewered out, though.
Yes, I am decked. I even got the shoes.
Oh, wow. Let me see. Oh, well, those are not brewer shoes.
Well, they're blue and the yellow. It's Volt yellow, so it's kind of like highlighter.
That actually looks like Timberwolf shoes.
No.
Timberwolves?
No.
Yeah,
The blue's not even close.
Blue's not even close.
I think it
the
looks like
green,
Timberwolves.
yes, but no, not the blue.
Yeah, it's
Those
more
are like
of like
shoes
a,
that I had in like 5th grade.
Yeah, I've had these forever. Probably got these when I bought the hat. I bet I've had these shoes since 2012.
I love Matt's hat because we were talking earlier, Molly, and he's like, I was like, oh, that's a nice vintage hat. He goes, well, it's 10 years old, but it's probably from the 90s, so I probably bought it 10 years ago as a vintage hat from the 90s, so it's like...
Oh, no.
double.
I'm sorry, Jim. It wasn't from the 90s.
Oh.
It was a. I've had it for a long time, so like I'm jokingly calling it vintage. This is a 2000 teens
No, but
hat.
I'm saying that like the look of it is from the 90s, but you
Yes,
bought it in the
right,
teens.
yeah.
But like, so it's like double vintage because it's
It is.
vintage to you, and then it's
a
got
vintage look
to
hat.
it.
Do you love it?
Yeah, it's a good hat.
I
Good
like
hat.
it, yeah.
I don't like the green little under little cap, whatever,
Yeah.
bill
Oh,
thingy.
that's the
It
old...
looks like a pool table.
Pretty
That's how they used to do
common,
it, though.
old
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
All the brims were green on like every hat.
Yeah,
Weird.
absolutely.
I like the hat though.
Yeah, looking good, Matt Hamilton, Molly
Yeah.
Brown, and Jim Rutledge with you. Prime time, not prime time, overtime. Riley Yelp behind the glass. Sorry, Prime. Sorry, Riley. I am out
Wow.
in a minute. It's okay.
Put a
Take
dollar
over,
in the
Molly.
square jar. My
Help him
God,
out.
I know.
Kidding. Prime time is on assignment. So, big news today with the Green Bay Packers, at least to me, because I felt there was some excitement and momentum building towards maybe Micah would be on the field because he is a freak of nature and he is someone that I think wouldn't surprise anyone if he got back early and got back and was like ready to play and just could come out and kick ass from week one. But we have the audio here. We learned today that that's not going to be the case, even if in theory he was ready for week one.
No, I think the goal has always just been not right now, but longevity with my career here, and I think they want that approach. And we have a pretty strong 9-month rule, so it's just all about just through the research and the data. There's no good outcomes with players coming back early from ACL, especially if you add in all the other things that get fixed up. So it's just all about completing the rehab the best of our ability and then seeing where we're at from there.
So it does say he referenced other things to get cleaned up. He said that he underwent a meniscus procedure as well, in addition to his ACL surgery last year. Are you surprised, shocked, dismayed? Like, what are your thoughts after hearing Micah talk?
I mean, that was the only thing that I was surprised by was the meniscus part, where I was like, oh, we didn't know that part, which is kind of odd. Like, why wouldn't you just tell us it was his meniscus too? I wasn't surprised by the timetable of things and like that the Packers are potentially going to take things a little slower because they tend to be a bit more careful than other organizations. I feel like is what we've been told. So I actually was like anticipating him being out for the first 4 weeks. So I wasn't surprised by the timetable, but just the injury of the meniscus where I'm like, did you not tell us that because it's Micah Parsons and you didn't want us to freak out?
Or, I mean, I guess, and I can't believe I'm defending the Packers on this, but it could have been when they were in there, they're like, oh, this is kind of messed up too.
Yeah,
So
maybe just prevent
you
it.
could take the Matt Hamilton approach of like, oh, like he was even playing hurt last year because his meniscus wasn't even fully like up to snuff. And when they went in there, they realized like, well, you know what? Since we're in here, the recovery is going to be long anyways. Let's just clean up the meniscus.
Right. I mean, there's nothing that points to that was an injury that happened with the ACL. Even though very rarely is it just an ACL and something else isn't affected in some way, whether you strained another ligament or something in there. To me, that just sounds like it was cleaning up the meniscus of scar tissue just for like better movement, which is a procedure that's, it's nothing to like scoff at, but I don't think there was like tearing or anything. I don't think there was like a meniscus repair. So yeah, I'm a little surprised by hearing that there was more to it, but when you think of it like, oh, I was just cleaning up the meniscus, it doesn't seem like it was as much of a big deal. Something that you didn't need to disclose. The guy's got an ACL. He's going to be out for 9 months. Mm-hmm. What's it matter? It's not going to add to the timetable, like Jim said.
Leisure Shoot Larry chimes in, new to the show yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't give us his name. He just said he likes
So
to
you
play.
put him in as?
That's what he likes to play. If he gives us his name, we'll switch
That's
it.
weird. Let me just check to make sure it's not my husband's phone number. As we know, he's a big fan of that show. That is not his number.
That game. How does it compare to Kraft's timeline? 9 months for him too?
Well, when Micah says we have a pretty strict timeline of 9 months, it makes me. My first question is, and I kind of assume that's him and the Packers, but a lot of these professionals will get second opinions or they'll have their own,
They're like own physician.
people do it.
The we was interesting.
Right, so the we makes me think like he's obviously talking with someone and he has a clear-cut 9-month timetable.
Also, Tucker Kraft was just on stage at the what's his face's concert? Riley, you're a country boy.
Luke
Combs. He was at the Luke Combs concert chugging beer, and then he like kicked a beer can off stage or whatever too.
I love that I'm not the only fan like that. Like if I see my favorite players who are coming off injury doing anything at all,
yeah, I'm like, what are you doing?
It makes me nervous as heck. So worth noting here, and I don't know the timeline, but Tucker Kraft, as far as his recovery, but he got injured November 2nd.
Yep, I just looked up when was 9 months from November 2nd, 2025. That'd be Sunday, August 2nd of this year, and the Packers start training camp on July 22nd. So he's hoping to be back a couple weeks prior to 9 months. He's hoping to be back by training camp. But, yeah, the official 9-month timetable. It'll be curious to see if the Packers are really strict on that, because if he comes back on training camp, that means the Packers as an organization probably aren't like hard and fast. It has to be exactly 9 months.
Well, and again, I do think there's something with Matt, and I am not faulting Micah or Tucker if they're like, hey, man, I want to make sure I'm good, because Tucker's even younger than Micah.
Also, isn't Tucker due a contract? Like, he's due a contract, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, that's definitely like
he's got to be thinking about that, too.
Yeah. And this is his year, because what Tucker has shown is he had one like really exciting year that we thought last year was going to turn into a big year. It started to, and then he got hurt. And so he needs to come out and prove it and have that year, and I think he will. But to Molly's point, it's not worth like miss a game and come back a week, come back a month later or miss 2 games. Like you'd rather have a fully healthy knee if you're the Packers or Micah Parsons or Tucker Kraft.
It's very encouraging for me because I do follow Tucker Kraft on Twitter. 4 hours ago, he posted, "Take notes, Ivan Drago," and he's got all these nodes all over him, and he's running on a treadmill. And I'm like, it's nice to see him running. Tucker Kraft, he's gonna be back, baby. But this is just like Packer bait. It's like,
who's your insider?
Yeah, who's Ivan Drago? No, it's
Ivan
Tucker
Drago
Kraft.
is from Rocky IV.
But this just reminds me very much of Matt's like.
My insider is Tucker Kraft. I'm
No,
literally looking at
who is your insider? Thomas?
Isn't it Thomas?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so,
not
like,
my insider.
This just is very much like you're like I follow Tucker Kraft on Twitter. Like you're the only one in the show that
Just
does.
a reminder, you guys should too if you want to be excited about his
So it was just giving
recovery.
off, I loved it. It was giving off those vibes. But like I saw him work out and he's good to go. Ivan Drago is from
Rocky IV. Yeah,
Haven't seen it.
he's the bad Russian guy.
Haven't seen
But
it.
in the movie,
You need to watch
Rocky's doing
Rocky
like
IV.
old
Nah,
school training.
do I?
He's like chopping wood. And he's, and he's like throwing
No,
hay bales.
that's NFL.
every time.
God dang it.
And
What is
Ivan
the Rocky
Drago is
music?
all-
See, I knew there was like a da-da-da.
Yeah, you got it.
Just every time I go to the NFL music, I watch way too much NFL.
I'm actually
Problem.
impressed that I don't think I could do the NFL music.
No, I could do literally probably every single like station, like ESPN, Fox, CBS.
I think
I shouldn't have said that because I might have just been dramatic.
Yeah.
Go on.
No, I might have been dramatic.
We'll give it a run.
No, I don't want to.
Come on.
No, you can't bully me into this.
I'm
Yeah.
not bullying you.
I
That's
don't
what
blame
want
you,
to do.
Molly.
I'm not doing it
I
because
was-
I don't want to sound like an idiot.
I was impressed with your
Why does that
confidence.
stop any of us?
Well, because I don't even know
especially
the
me
one that
on
I
this
just
show.
said. Dun 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 dun.
That's
That's
CBS?
Fox.
That's NBC. That's NBC.
Oh, that's NBC.
That's Sunday Night
Okay.
Football.
Oh, I
Or,
thought that was
or
the Rocky music.
Sunday Night in America, or Football Night in America. That's
Okay.
that theme.
Now I'm just thinking about the NFL
Isn't it
draft.
like boom, boom, boom? Like it starts with. I see. I'm not good
Well,
at them at all.
freaking ESPN is like Lenny Kravitz or something.
Are we
legit.
talking about the themes?
No,
or
I'm,
like
I'm just
the-
trying to think of like I'm trying to think of the entire intro, and then I'm trying to get the music out of me, and I can't think of it. But now all I can hear is like the do 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 do. But that's the draft.
NFL draft. I
can't think of anything else.
Fox is the most recognizable.
Can you
It's
do
the
it?
robot. Or it used to be
Exactly.
the robot.
I used to have a robot because we used to be Fox Sport Radio when I first got here, and we had like an actual Fox robot.
What
Like,
did
in
it
its
s-
case and everything.
What does it sound like though, Riley?
Go ahead.
The now I'm thinking of like the Fox Sports baseball one.
Oh, okay, that's nerdy.
Okay, Molly.
I know
Just
NBC.
Fox Sports baseball.
NBC basketball is the old school.
Basketball.
I'm gonna dunk it.
Come on,
We're
Ryan.
waiting
Nah.
for you.
Now I dug my own grave. Now
You gotta make it
It's hard. It's hard to think of it on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot. Okay, Molly. I apologize.
I literally have
understand.
the ESPN one in my head. I just
We've
can't
made
think
Molly
of it.
try. You got to give it a go.
The Fox NFL theme song.
Or
Just
any
do
of
the
them.
baseball one.
ESPN. Give us the baseball one.
Da, 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 da. I have no idea. This is
was
embarrassing.
That was
You're right,
good.
You're right, Molly. I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed. I should know this off the top of my head.
I can literally hear Joe Buck introducing Monday Night Football on ESPN right now, and I can't think of what the beat is. I'm gonna look it up in the break.
I'm with you because it's just like it's a little bit gone. It's like the furthest away we're going to be all year. from hearing
Exactly.
it.
We.
But also, like, Fox, I should know that one because I watch, like, 3
Shame.
games a day on that one. Where, like, Monday Night Football, it makes sense I don't know that one because it's only one time
Because
a week.
as soon as you hear it, it's going to be like Pavlov's dog. You'd be like, huh? Football? Like, we're all going to do it. I'm with you. I can.
I'm trying to think of Amazon Primes.
Oh,
There's
I
used to
definitely
be
don't know Primes.
There's used to be like the Jen Game and Chewy Open where it was like almost like a rap song. I swear they stole it from Jen Game and Chewy.
Just on a side note, I'm trying to watch The Boys on Amazon Prime, and they make it insufferable to watch anything on there unless you pay for the $5 not to have commercials.
Ads. Yep.
What is this on?
On Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
I try to watch. I don't watch much on there, but The Boys I wanted to finish.
Just finished off the season 5.
and I'm on like season 3. But like to watch The Boys, it's like an hour and 25 minutes for an hour show,
That's tough.
and it drives me insane. They're forcing me to pay the $5 so I can finish the show in a timely fashion. I can't be up all night trying to watch one damn episode. At one point, I paused. I'm like, did it go to the next episode? No.
How did we get here?
Amazon, and you're singing.
Yeah, Molly.
All right,
your
Adam
theme
is
Oh,
on-
Rocky. Because you talked about Tucker Kraft.
Ivan Drago.
Yes.
Connect all the dots.
For the record, I just heard I just needed like the first couple seconds of the Fox theme song. It's the da 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 da. Like everyone knows it after you hear it, but it's been too long. Yeah.
Keep that. Actually, wait. Someone give me because I want to read a football
God.
text message in. So go give me the music.
Riley.
Adam Mahorb chimes in on the Karma's Talking text line. List is more. Tore my meniscus last spring. That's going to be rough depending on how much or where it tore. Not about his. I think he's talking about Micah Parsons.
I barely know what you said.
No one said it tore.
True.
Good job, Riley.
That's fair.
That's what I'm saying. I honestly think they're just cleaning up some scar tissue.
Either way,
Yeah.
I would imagine the timeline is the same, like similar for ACL and meniscus. It is also wild to me as an old, like I mean, I'm not old enough, but like it ended plenty of players' careers with like the ACL. Like
Right.
Dale Sayers, like, oh, you're just done. You tore your ACL?
Well, I
ahead
remember
and
when it
retire.
used to take like over a year.
That was
and
my-
that was only a couple years ago. I feel
Adrian
like.
Peterson reset that. He got his knee
But
destroyed.
he was considered a freak of nature.
right.
Though,
He
because
got
of that.
he got his knee destroyed on Christmas and was back for week 1.
Remember when
year.
Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles, came back and no way he didn't do that.
Oh, he talked like he might.
he wasn't
talked about
on
it.
the Packers, so like I don't really care.
I just remember him being like, I'm going to be back this season. And they were trying to that whole farce of like, he's going to be back.
Well, I remember what was it? I remember I watched like a whole. It was his like documentary that was on Netflix that they showed him on the treadmill and all that stuff, like doing all of the things. But I mean, still, with how he came back and he was 40 some years old.
Oh no, he's impressive. It was just more of like he just negates the impressive stuff of coming back from a torn Achilles and looking pretty decent at 40, as opposed to like I'm going to do it in 8 months. Why can't you just be like I'm going to be the best guy ever coming back at 40?
Honestly, I would like almost like how Matt does with time, where like if Matt's running late, he says, "Okay, I'm going to be there at 4:15," but then he gets there at 4:00,
Yes.
right? So I would almost say like, it might take me like a year and a half to get back. I'm not as young as I used to be.
Yes.
And then when he comes back in like 11 months,
Yes.
then people are like, "Oh my
People
God,
are-
he's
yeah.
awesome."
That's your marketing brain.
Yes.
That's good marketing.
Yeah.
Under
For
promise,
sure.
over deliver.
With your vegan diet,
So,
Rogers.
real-
I don't know if he's vegan, but he
Real
looks
quick
like
on
it.
this.
I was like, oh my gosh, that might be what would drop it most in my eyes. He was like, you know what, guys, I'm a vegan.
So, do you think he'll be back? So it's kind of mid-October is what they're talking about for the return. The Chicago Bears game, October 11th, or Dallas. This is weird. I love how
gonna be Dallas
Here's what it
anytime.
says: the Chicago Bears game in Week 5, October 11th, or the Dallas Cowboy affair in Week 6 could be played. That could be when he returns because of mid-October.
Right.
You just can't say game twice. It's got to be the Bears game and the Dallas Cowboy affair.
Well, it's also they were married, so
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
it's play on words.
Okay, there you go. See, that's why I'm not a writer.
Slash, you don't want to repeat the same word. Just like Riley, when you're doing a sports center, you don't want to say like, "Oh, in the Brewers game," and then in the Badgers game. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think it's sort of by writer. I know personally, I would do that too. Like I
just wouldn't go to. I would too. But not
Affair is an odd
back
word.
to back affair.
You could have said like matchup.
contest,
Tilts,
Right.
yeah,
tilt.
yeah.
Yeah, affair is a weird choice.
Like you thought you were right about like the Patriots or something. I just didn't understand it. Like I don't know if it's a tongue-in-cheek reference or not.
That was
Yeah.
good. Sneaky
Fair.
one. Sneaky affair joke.
Thank you. My big blue truck in from Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. There's a love affair with my big blue truck from Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. You're only minutes away from a better buying experience at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. Go see my friends Tyler and everyone else out at Simon Chevy in Mount Horeb. This is Jim at my Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, a finalist for Best of Madison Radio Team in 2026.
It's so good. One more time.
I feel like that was literally the other day because when I laughed like that, I looked at you, Ryan, and you looked at me, and there was something that I was just like, he's gonna cut that.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
I didn't see myself going to college because I struggled with anxiety and depression, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I've found my community. There are a ton of support resources, and I never feel like I'm alone. My advice to others, keep pushing on. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Hey, it's Molly Brown. And let's be honest, between work, kids, and everything else life throws at me, I'm always looking for a little extra energy. That's why I love ZOA Energy. It's made with natural ingredients, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, so I get that boost I need without the crash or jitters. Plus, there are tons of great flavors. It's vegan, gluten-free, and even low in sugar, so it fits right into my busy, health-conscious routine. So grab a ZOA Energy, fuel your body, focus your mind, and take on your day like a champ.
With me is Jeff Henson, owner of Englehart Motorsports. Jeff, you felt your previous business technology vendor had become complacent and their costs were increasing. So you contacted James Imaging Systems.
We found that moving forward with James Imaging was going to be a step in the right direction to help reduce cost.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation to help businesses do business better and save some money.
Up front, what James Imaging was able to show us as far as annual savings was substantial.
Plus, there's James service and support.
The quality of the service, that they live up to what they've promised, which they've clearly delivered on that.
Jeff, with business technology supported by people who keep their promises, how do you feel?
Extremely happy.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise. From our family to yours, roofing, windows, siding, gutters, and doors. Your solution-based company, community strong, and service that will please. Get a free estimate today. The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
Any night is a great night for Pizza Hut, and they've got your next meal covered. Score a large 3-topping pizza for just $10. Try it on Pizza Hut's new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. Want a different vibe? Go with original pan, thin and crispy, or Chicago Tavern style. Big flavor, big savings, just $10. Whether it's game night, movie night, or just dinner tonight, this deal delivers. Order today at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. Pizza Hut, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
This is Martin Sesaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Looking for a place to build your future closer to home? Madison College serves South Central Wisconsin with 7 campuses, including 3 locations right here in Madison: Fort Atkinson, Portage, Reedsburg, and Watertown. Plus, students get hands-on experience using industry-level technology in everything from healthcare and robotics to skilled trades. Madison College is also proud of their championship Wolfpack athletic programs. You can follow along on Facebook and Instagram at Madison College to keep up with everything happening on campus and beyond.
Guys, I have a confession to make here. More of an apology. So, you're both Packer fans. Riley, you're not a part of this normally, but you're on the show, so I'm sure I offended you at some point. I didn't know, and I think been acting a little. I didn't realize how fun it is to have a good quarterback, and like how fun it is to like get behind them and have them like be an ascending face in the NFL. And I want to apologize for not understanding the enthusiasm that can be felt there. Like, honestly, I kind of get it wasn't a matter of, like, bitter feelings. I just didn't get it. You know what? It's like you don't know what love is until you know what love is.
Sure,
just like with Jordan Love. But, like, with quarterback, like, I just didn't know what it was like to have like the greatest
someone
quarterback.
you feel like you don't have to think about. He's just going to show up and be great.
Right.
Everyone else is who you're worried about.
I don't know if Caleb's at that point yet. But
no, but
I get
that's
what
like
you're
how
saying.
I felt about Rodgers. Brett Favre, I felt that way, but it was more like, how are we going to get there this time?
And still with Jordan, you're still more surprised if he didn't show up for the game.
For
There's
sure.
still games he doesn't show up, but it's more of like, oh, wow.
He's definitely become more consistent.
Yes. And so, and I think, look, Caleb's going to ascend. But I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I had.
Oh, I know you do.
The Madden stuff is pretty crazy. Like, to see it, and I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to buy it. Like, and so that's where I was like, you know what? I got to apologize because I watched all the videos of him doing the jump and the throw and how he shot it, and then he's on the New Heights podcast. So before we get into this conversation about Jordan Love.
Count me out of something that I'm not going to listen to.
Before we get into the...
2 Kelsey brothers and Caleb Williams, no thanks.
Before we get into this conversation about Jordan Love, MVP candidate, Caleb Williams in the mix there too, I want to first lead it, but with an apology, sincere, because like I didn't realize how cool it is to have a great. I mean, we've had great running backs and linebackers and stuff, but it is different. I've never had a good quarterback. Jay Cutler is the best quarterback in my lifetime, until Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Jim Harbaugh.
That was how long ago?
Well, the other one was Jim McMahon, and I was 5 and 6 when that happened, so I don't think that really counts.
I mean, that's like how old? When did Brett Favre leave? 2007? 08? When did he leave the Packers?
His last season was 07.
Okay, so I was 10.
And that team was still defensive.
I was 6.
That was basically think of the Ravens, but back in 1985 with Trent Dilfer. I mean, like, they had the 85 Bears defense is the greatest defense of all time.
You discounting Super Bowl winning quarterback right now?
Trent Dilfer?
No. You're
McMahon.
McMahon.
Oh, I love McMahon, but I'm saying that, like, but he's
he has
not like.
two, doesn't he?
What's that?
Doesn't he have 2 Super Bowl rings?
Because he got one with the Packers.
That's right.
That's a backup there, too. But, Riley, you sent this article to us, and why don't you give us a little background into what kind of got your interest in it?
Yeah, so it was ESPN's NFL 100 Things, 100 Days Out from the NFL season, and they break it into categories of 10, and one of the categories is top 10 MVP candidates from one of the ESPN NFL Nation writers, and I noticed Jordan Love was listed as a potential MVP candidate. And while I think a lot of us here in Wisconsin think that Jordan Love could be in play for an MVP this coming season, it's nice to see the national media recognize that as well. And then going one category down, there's bold predictions for the 2026 NFL season. And the very last bold prediction listed was a different NFL Nation beat reporter said Matt Bowen, is he the Bears NFL Nation insider?
He's not an NFL Nation insider. Matt Bowen is actually a former Packer. He's been on Wilde and Tausch. He's incredibly insightful, but it is worth noting that he is from Chicago, played for Iowa, actually. And a hell of a football. Like, if you want to know ball, like, find him on a podcast and listen to him because he's great. But is there a Bears tilter? Maybe. But Matt never
Bowen
played for him, but he did play for Iowa and played for the Packers a little bit.
And Matt Bowen of ESPN, his bold prediction for the 2026 season is that Caleb Williams will win NFL MVP. So I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on, one, Jordan Love's MVP status. Do you think he's of that caliber heading into this season? And how does that compare with Caleb Williams?
Okay, so I will say that I could see them both realistically being MVP candidates because last year they both were as well. And I assume, unless all of the hype around Caleb is going to make him worse, but I assume that he will be better this year than he was last year too. So I believe that they both could be MVP candidates. However, just at like, oh, Caleb's gonna win. Also, this is just like we're all fiends and we're all addicted to the NFL so much that like this time of year, I understand this is like our jobs to create content out of nothing going on. So like I understand that, but like also topics like this just give me the ick because it's like we're all so bored that we all just want to, well, not even we all. Matt Bowen is so bored that he's like, what can I do just to like rile people up and say Caleb Williams is gonna win MVP, or like any quarterback is gonna win MVP. Like even though Matthew Stafford won it last year, and even though they're gonna be potentially the best team in the NFL this year, don't tell me that I almost said Matt LaFleur, that Matt Stafford is going to win MVP. That's dumb. Like, I get it. We have to do predictions and make content out of chicken poop and all the things, but I just hate it.
Donnie DeForest chimes in. Love the NFL MVP. He's not even the MVP on his own team.
Fair.
Yeah, but also the MVP is a quarterback award. So there you go.
Good point.
Like Myles Garrett was the closest guy to win it recently, and that was last year, and he won Depoy. It's a quarterback award.
It is.
I'm trying to think, when the last Saquon was in a run for it,
but also he had 2,000 plus yards.
Right? Yeah,
insane,
he had a freak year.
Yeah, it's going to be a quarterback. And actually, I agree with Molly. And I remember I brought stuff with Tauscher. I think both these quarterbacks are going to be fighting for the division title, and I think whichever quarterback wins the division title will end up being a finalist for the MVP. Jordan Love is very good. And I think the only difference between these two quarterbacks is, one, Jordan Love is more fully seasoned, fully developed than Caleb, which is a good thing because you know what you're getting out of him. There's variance with Caleb. If you're an optimist and you follow Ben Johnson arrived and the massive jump he took from year 1 to year 2, and you watch Josh Allen and others, you could go, he's going to take that same jump because Josh Allen, I use him as the comp. He had a defensive-minded coach. Then they brought in the new coach with a new OC, and he took off. And obviously it's a little different with Ben Johnson as the coach and OC, but Caleb took off in year 2 and continues to take off, and we'll see where that goes. But his is still more of a projection. We don't know where his ceiling is, but we also don't know where his floor is. We got a good idea where the floor and ceiling is for Jordan Love, but Tucker Kraft, Josh Jacobs maybe, Reed, Christian Watson, those players around him could help elevate his numbers and elevate the Packers to victories, including their defense could give them a lot of wins. So I think Jordan Love is very much in play for an MVP.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be hard to not at least put him in some of the conversations. He's been very consistent since that first year of inconsistency. The guy has showed that he can come around and have raise his floor.
You know what?
And that's the most important part to being a good player is you can have plenty of really great players that have high ceilings, but they're volatile. They have bad games. If you can raise your floor and just have your ceiling is the ceiling and just play within that little realm, you can be one of the best in the league.
I agree. I wonder a little bit with Jordan Love, the 8-game stretch at the end of his first season as a starter.
Yeah,
I think that worked against him because everyone goes.
It worked for him in his contract.
True, but for
$55 million, baby.
But for his legacy, and honestly, for the Packers, it worked against them too because now you're overpaying a guy. If he played a little bit worse, you might have been paying him a little bit less. But
probably
he showed such a flash there that it's oh wait, he might be in that Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Matthew Stafford conversation, and now he's in the tier right below it, and that's a great tier to be in. But when you saw little flashes, that almost worked against them because now everyone's well, you can't hit those flashes anymore, so you're not good. When he clearly is very good.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a theory, because he's never reached that fever pitch of excellence. But he also did not have the volatility his last 2 years as he did in year 1.
For sure.
Riley, did your list have where he thought they would be ranked in terms of
So it doesn't give them a number, but I will say Jordan Love is the second to last person mentioned, and the only quarterback behind him is Brock Purdy. It appears to be in kind of an order because it starts with Josh Allen, then goes to Lamar Jackson, then Patrick Mahomes, followed by Drake May, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Matthew Stafford, Jordan Love, and Brock Purdy.
Okay, I have problems with 3 names on the list. I can't with Drake May. Don't give me the hype of that.
I'm with you.
Justin Herbert. Okay, yeah, he's going to throw for a ton of yards and not do anything again. And what was the other name that
Purdy maybe, or Dak?
No, I like Dak Prescott, so I'm good with that name.
I can give
Stafford.
you
I'm good. No, Stafford, I think I had listed as my power rank of 1 on my quarterbacks list.
I can give you ESPN's odds on their website for MVP.
Go for it.
So number 1 is Josh Allen plus 550.
Kind of gives me the too.
Then it goes Jackson, Mahomes, Burrow.
What did he do last year?
Herbert.
He lost the game for him,
May,
actually.
Prescott, Stafford, Williams at plus 1,400, Love at plus 1,500, then Purdy at plus 2,000, Jane Daniels.
So it's almost
Trevor
the same
Lawrence.
list.
Caleb Williams has better MVP odds than Jordan Love?
I think part of that is youth, though. That's what I would contribute it to.
And Chicago. Like, they have a lot of NFL games, and
I wonder if that changed once he got the Madden cover.
It might have.
It probably did.
No,
shocked.
It didn't, because Willie and Talis were having this conversation a week or two ago.
Okay.
That they went to a casino to go place a bet maybe, and they realized that the odds for Caleb was better than Love's, and also they didn't love Love's odds as far as like a good payoff to win, so they didn't make that bet.
Gotcha. So I didn't mention it before because Molly was like, it gives me the ick is talked about all this stuff way too early, these early predictions. I'm here for early predictions. What I am offended by is the Madden cover and the fact that Caleb when did we start putting like really good on the Madden cover? It used to be like the best. You were one of the best players at your position. You got the Madden cover. And I'm not saying Caleb Williams is bad, but there's better. Matt Stafford should have been on the.
Well, that's the name that came to my mind where I'm like, who should it have been?
And
like,
he's never had it.
Which is shocking, especially last year when he had such a good season. He was MVP.
Yeah.
So the first, actually, I want to share this from Brandon in Tulsa. If Ben Johnson is as good of a coach as I'm afraid he is, Caleb's going to win an MVP before Jordan. I hope the Bears' dysfunction stays around and screws up the Johnson-Williams era. I want to throw something at you guys on the other side. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Do you think Dad's got good Instagram game?
No.
Instagram game. Oh my God.
I don't know. It's the best I can think of.
What's the most embarrassing thing your dad has ever done?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Existing.
Savage.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That needs to be a drop.
Yeah.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Experience the future of recovery at Carbon World Health. They've brought Escape Robotic Massage to Madison, the world's first AI-powered, fully automated therapeutic massage that's customized to your body every time. Using advanced body scanning, Escape maps your muscles and delivers precision-calibrated pressure to release tension, reduce inflammation, and accelerate recovery. Book your Escape session at Carbon World Health and feel what the future of wellness really feels like. Carbon World Health, your body optimized.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Looking to transform your home with stylish furniture and home accessories without breaking the bank? At your local IKEA in Oak Creek, they believe everyone deserves a beautiful and affordable living experience that enhances your everyday life. From comfortable and fashionable sofas and sectionals, to kitchens full of inspiration, to bedrooms designed to help you find your best sleep and relaxation, IKEA's home furnishing combines form and function to fit any lifestyle and budget. Visit IKEA Oak Creek today or explore their collection online at ikea.com/US.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here. Contracting made easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Health's brand new med spa in Sun Prairie is absolutely incredible. So whether you're ready to refresh your skin, relax with a hydrofacial like I do every single month, or try the latest in body contouring, the experts at Carbon have you covered. I've seen the results, and they're amazing. You can book your visit today at carbonworldhealth.com and experience a new standard of self-care at Carbon World Health in Sun Prairie.
Molly, before I ask the question to the group here, you're leaving us at 5.
I am. I'm debating if I'm leaving at 5 or a little later. We'll see. Because this event that I'm going to tonight is going to be long.
Okay. So what is the event?
So it is the Madison Sports Hall of Fame. They're having like a banquet. So I am inducting the Sportswoman of the Year, which is cool.
It's not you?
It's not me, unfortunately. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll get him. No, it is Naya Riak, who played basketball at La Follette. This is not like a surprise or anything. Like they know.
Well, I figured you didn't just.
Yeah, no, I was like, I had
dump
to like.
it, Riley, dump it.
No, I know. I had to like reach out to her, and I was like, oh, does she like know? She has to know, right? So yes, and so she is literally in high school, and she can dunk. Like it's insane.
I'm pretty sure she's the first woman in the state of Wisconsin to dunk in a high school game.
Yes, and after 2 seasons in high school, she's already like surpassed 1,000 points. It's insane.
Yeah, she's insane.
She has like 19 offers from colleges. So
Wisconsin, hopefully.
Good God, let's hope so.
That would rock. Robin Pinchton, get on it.
So yeah, I am doing that. However, the event is very long. I'm supposed to be there by 6, but it's also like the stuff's not even going to start happening until like 8. Which like I thought I was going to be home by 8. Like so I'm worried I'm not getting home until like 11:30.
And unlike Matt, your battery does not get filled with social interaction.
No, not at
you
all.
like doing things and you like being out and about, but at the same time,
depends on the day. Yes,
I'm trying to paint you a nice picture. I don't want to give the real Molly.
I mean, yes,
she's a hermit.
I like people, but like I definitely get drained when I like have to socialize or get to socialize with people, and it's just a lot.
Yes.
So yeah, and then especially like I'm already gonna be drained by like 7 o'clock. Like it's just.
From dealing with us.
Well, but she had a full day of, she's in marketing. You have a full day of interacting with people. But honestly, I'd rather be in your shoes. It's still like you get to go and like be on as opposed to like have to like mingle and like you kind of can be like, I'm just kind of emceeing this thing. You don't have to be like out there and about and doing as much commingling with people.
I don't know. I think I might. But our guy Dennis Summerall is getting inducted too. So that's cool.
All right, Dennis
Shout out
Summerall.
to the dean. Yes, that is Riley's guy.
So I want to throw this question out as a citing limited poll question, if you guys approve it. So I'll ask it first. But I was thinking about this there's so much weight. Like Caleb, he's not the new face of the NFL, but he's the face of Madden. And all of a sudden, everything is blowing up.
Okay.
And
why are you giggling at that?
Because I hate it.
Oh.
Okay.
But you love the curse.
But actually, the curse isn't real. I actually marked that in case Matt brought it up because the last people have done it.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not pulling curse.
But anyways, so Jordan Love fouls 2 great quarterbacks in Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very difficult to do. But Chicago, the big city, less important than they've never had a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Is it harder to be a QB in Green Bay, like more off the field? Is it harder to be a quarterback in Green Bay with the legacy that you have to follow? or in Chicago where everyone's hopes and dreams are projected on you in a massive city that's never had a quarterback?
To me, it's Green Bay. Like if you're in Chicago,
I like the way you weighted the question, but I'm also going to go Green Bay.
Because if you're in Chicago and it's like, okay, even if he's like slightly above average, even if he's a fine quarterback, Chicago fans are still going to be like, oh my God, this guy's good. We finally have a competent guy. Like he may not be great, but like at least we have a competent guy, better than Jay Cutler or whatever. Like,
and I'll give you that, but like
it's not hard.
We
it's
all
not
can
hard.
agree that.
I say that as not being an NFL player, but
and I agree with you on that. But we all can agree that Chicago fans and Chicago media a little bit edgier, a little bit sharper, a little bit more cutthroat than
But
so like in year 3, when if Caleb Williams is doing, and I'm just going to use this, doing a Jordan Love where like everyone gets annoyed at some point and be like, all right, well now we're paying you $65 million. Like I could see that leading ESPN Chicago. We're paying this guy $65 million. Look, they've all turned on PCA in a heartbeat because he got paid and now he's not playing up to his salary and now everyone hates him. So, like, there's that flip in the major city. Biggest. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was to say the difference to me in that situation is you've had great baseball players. You get it. And Molly, she makes a good point. When they play really good, like, you don't necessarily. Chicago fans know because they've seen other fans' bases, teams. Like, they've all seen Aaron Rodgers play. They've all seen Tom Brady play. Like, I get that. But when it's your team, like, I don't think not knowing what the peak could be just always is going to buy him more time.
So, and I agree with you on all that. I'm not,
especially if he's good. Like, the being really good is going to buy him a lot of time. Like, he might never get to, like, Aaron Rodgers level, which it would be totally fair, but you're still going to be super pleased as a Bear fan with where he gets to.
So the other
I just don't think it's going to be as like hard or like there's not as much to compare to. He's already exceeding expectations.
So here's the flip side to it, though, that we kind of put aside. Chicago, like by all accounts, I was 5 years old, but any documentary you watch, like the '85 Bears, when they were the biggest thing in like the news. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're kind of like the Lakers, just like the Pack. But I mean, it's Chicago, a major city, and the quarterback there has never had it. They already have an ungodly amount of Monday night or primetime games, and also now Caleb, I'm gonna leave this part out because his personality even draws more into it. But just in general, that's my main case for it. Is more of, and I think it's really 6 of one, half dozen other. What type of person are you? Because in Green Bay, you're following the legacy, but the lights are not as bright on a daily basis. There's probably 10 daily reporters in Green Bay. There's 30 easy in Chicago. Okay. And so but there's no, to your point, no legacy to follow. So it really a matter of what kind of, like, who you are a little bit too.
I personally would rather go into Chicago and just have a shot to be the best there ever was rather than coming into Green Bay and like, I could play very good. I could be borderline Hall of Famer, and I'm still the 4th best quarterback in franchise history.
So, Molly, the way I heard that is Matt wants to be a Chicago Bear.
No? He just wants to be great.
Wait, no?
He wants to be the best ever be seen. Like the best curler to ever come out of McFarland, Wisconsin.
If there was a choice.
Let's just broaden it out of Wisconsin at least.
Okay, Wisconsin, yeah.
If I had to choose and I was neutral towards both teams,
you.
I think it's the Bears situation looks better to me as a potential starting quarterback.
Also, like, how often do you listen to the media? Like, if you're a quarterback, how often do you actually listen?
I don't know.
I can tell you from my experience at the Olympics, when it is like common to have your name tweeted at the Olympics, you try to ignore it. Like for me, for the most part, it was. You just don't go into like the notifications. You can go ahead and look at.
But that's social. I mean, like the Today Show, like.
Oh yeah, but you're not. They're not. He's not sitting there on the treadmill watching the Today Show.
No, I mean like the Today Show is calling him to have him on, like the pull of like you have to do all these things as opposed.
Yeah, has Caleb Williams been on the Today Show?
I don't know. I'm just using. But if they get to the Super Bowl, he will be. Cody Parker was on the Today Show when he missed the field goals. Like they do pull people on, like the double doink guy. Yeah. They had him on Today's show. So again, it's just the lights of Chicago. I don't think it's more, I think, personal preference.
Right.
I get where you're coming from, like to have to follow. I mean, just ask Jordan Love. Jordan Love is very good, and
that would suck.
And everyone's like, meh. But you were like the firstborn and only son in Chicago.
Right.
And so that's a lot. But then also you can make the case.
Yeah, but who doesn't love their only son?
True, but like then if you look at Chicago, you got Jordan hanging over. Like you have the city too. Like the city knows what a star is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, but Michael Jordan is on such a different
I
level.
agree. I'm just saying, like there's just, I think it's closer. And I think it really depends on your personality.
Okay.
Of which one you'd want to land in. Do we like it as a poll question?
Well, it's too late. It's already out in the field. So
I actually don't like it, but sure. No, I'm just kidding.
844-770-3776. That's Carver's Talk text line. List is more. That's our Citing Unlimited poll question. Do you think it's harder to be a quarterback in Green Bay or in Chicago? Before we break for a minute to win it, Riley, I'd love to hear your answer.
Yeah, I think it's a
that
two-pronged.
side makes me feel like it's a good question at least. That's all I wanted.
It's two-pronged for me. Is the media in Chicago objectively harsher than Wisconsin media? Yes. Would I rather play in Green Bay and like in Wisconsin, generally speaking, as a professional athlete? Yes, because I'm going to get hammered significantly less than I am by the people in Chicago, and I'm probably going to be more well-liked because people in Wisconsin, us fans, like we want to like people.
Right.
We want to
Nice.
like our professional athletes. I feel like in Chicago, you have more people who just want to hate just to hate or just be angry to be angry. So that part would definitely be easier in Green Bay. But if we're talking specifically the quarterback position for the Packers, that is an absurdly high bar to reach. And I think that makes it significantly harder to play quarterback in Green Bay because you're always going to be held to a Hall of Fame standard.
You will always be compared to Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre.
Which is brutal. If you're not built to handle that sort of psyche all the time, you will crumble.
It's almost like siblings, like you just said. In Chicago, you're the only child, so like there's no child to compare you to. But then in Green Bay, you have two other siblings who have become
Yeah, exactly.
who have been incredible. That now it's like, oh my God, if I'm not a doctor, I'm a failure.
Yeah,
Like, literally, it
you
is.
could be a successful plumber, but you're not a Nobel Peace Prize winning doctor.
Exactly.
If Rodgers and Favre are doctors, what is Love currently? Or are they surgeons and he's a doctor? Like a family practitioner. All due respect, love my family practitioner.
Yeah, like he's a dentist.
Yeah, that was a little bit like.
But like surgeons.
Dentist is a good one.
They're like a surgeon.
It's like
They're surgeons, he's a
it's
dentist.
like the premium. Matt, you would like isn't surgeon the top of the top?
I've watched. Sure. I mean, in my head, I would be like, "Oh, brain surgeons number one,
Right.
Like
Okay,
heart
fine.
Dr.
surgeons
McDreamy.
number
Fine.
two."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So those
McDreamy
two are
and Burke.
McDreamy.
Sure.
And so what does that make?
Oh, there's McSteamy too, who's the plastic surgeon.
Okay, one is McDreamy.
From Grey's
one,
Anatomy.
One is
I've never seen
McSteamy,
that.
and then what is actually I think Love would be the plastic surgeon one to look lower on right now. Like you got the brain surgeon, you got the heart surgeon, and
Okay,
then
but
Love's
do you guys know who Dr. Terry Dubrow is? I mean, God, he's like the wealthiest plastic surgeon in the world. His wife is on Real Housewives.
You might as well have said Ivan Drago.
Haven't you guys ever seen like the show Botched?
No.
It's all about mess up surgeries. Jiminy Christmas.
I will say-
you guys need to get out into the world.
One of my
We do. You've never seen Rocky IV.
one of my favorite TV shows was a fake plastic surgery one. It was called Nip Tuck.
Yes.
It was insane.
It was probably inspired by Terry Dubrow.
It very well could have been.
Literally, look at their house. It was like a $55 million house in Orange County. If Jordan Love is a plastic surgeon, I'm good.
I'd be happy too.
All right, minute to win it next.
Wait.
Oh wait, no, that's
no.
right. You guys gotta get out of here. That's right. Also, while you guys
You
are
better
on your way
not
out,
do baseball, Riley.
Well, speaking of
Guess
baseball,
we'll see.
Speaking of baseball, on your way out, like get your phones out and go watch Victor Wembanyama's first pitch in New York. It is something. First pitch? Yeah, he threw out the first pitch. I'm guessing today. In New York? You're in San Antonio. Well, it says New York, so maybe it's.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm trying to put myself on the screen. There we go. All right. So our category today is, by your suggestion, the last 10 Madden cover athletes. The last 10 unique Madden cover athletes, because there were 2 that were on the cover separately and then were on a cover together within the last 10 years. So last 10 unique cover athletes for Madden.
How many off the top? Here's how I like to do it. How many off the top of the head do you think you could name?
I could probably name...
Including Caleb.
Yeah, including Caleb 4 or 5.
Okay, so we'll set the number at 4.5.
4.5? I feel like that's still too low. I'll give him 5.5.
You think 5.5?
5.5.
All right, 5.5 is the line here. And what callers are we doing?
Let's do caller 7 and caller... Actually, no. Let's do caller 10 for Jordan Love, caller 18 for Caleb Williams. There we go.
Caller number 10, caller number 18. 844-770-3776. Caller number 10 and caller number 18. You're at least going to get a $25 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. It might even be a $50 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse. Caller number 10 and caller number 18. 844-770-3776. That's the Cardinals Talking text line. This is more. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987. You, rah. Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by The Jump Around. Don't miss new episodes of this exclusive digital show talking all things Wisconsin sports. New episodes debut Thursdays at 12:30, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. With this Badger Minute, I'm Jesse Nelson. Former NFL executive Morocco Brown has been hired as the new general manager of the Wisconsin Badgers football team. Mark Tauscher weighed in on the why and the when of the hire when he joined Jim, Matt, and Molly this week on ESPN Madison.
Would you, in a perfect world, want alignment with your athletic director, chancellor, head coach, GM? Absolutely. I think this is just an incredibly unique situation. Everybody's trying to figure out how we can win this season and win in a big way, and I'm guessing that's how this all shook out.
Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin doesn't play games. Just straightforward pricing, premium quality, and trusted Pella certified installation. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Jeff Henson owns Englehart Motorsports, and the relationship with his previous business technology vendor wasn't what it used to be. So Jeff sat down with the James Imaging Systems sales rep.
Their communication with us has been impressive. Andrew, in his consistency and follow-through, proved to me that it would be the right relationship to start moving forward.
Moving forward with James Imaging Systems, a 100% Wisconsin-owned and managed business technology company. What's been the benefit, Jeff?
Definitely peace of mind.
That's really great. Has James Imaging Systems done their part in helping Englehart Motorsports do business better?
Yes, without a doubt.
Jeff, would you recommend James Imaging Systems?
I would highly recommend James Imaging.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
As a first-generation student, I initially joined the military to ensure I could afford college, and I had a lot of self-doubt. But at Madison College, there are so many resources extended to me, and I feel supported and confident to reach my goals. Best of all, I'll be able to transfer to a 4-year college debt-free. My advice to others, believe in yourself and your future. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Buying a new vehicle should be exciting, and that's what Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb aims to do. That's why they vow to give you the better buying experience. Jim Rutledge here. I've had 3 better buying experiences at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb, and I keep on going back because the experience and the Chevy is fantastic. So if you're looking for a buying experience you're going to want to repeat anytime you need a new or new-to-you vehicle, I recommend you make the short drive out to Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb, because you're only minutes away from a better buying experience at Simden Chevy in Mount Horeb.
Wisconsin, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Beer. Specifically, great beer. And if you haven't met Yuengling yet, allow me to introduce you. Yuengling is the oldest brewery in America, founded in Pottsville, PA in 1829. 197 years, 6 generations of family-owned brewing. Do you know how they became America's oldest brewery? By making great beer. This is a real American beer. Smooth, rich, and finally here in Wisconsin. So grab a Yuengling, raise a glass, and celebrate history the way it was meant to be celebrated, by drinking it. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America. DG Yuengling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Hello, I'm John Hayes, the owner of Goodman's Jewelers. It's been my pleasure to serve this community from this incredible store for over 4 decades. We stand upon high standards and classic traditions, pillars like honesty and integrity. Stop into Goodman's Jewelers, the longest-standing full-service jewelry store in the heart of Madison at 220 State Street. Goodman's Jewelers, the diamond store of Madison since 1933.
The best is at Goodman's.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light, a finalist for Best of Madison Radio Team in 2026. Vote for Jim, Matt, and Molly as Madison's best radio team any day this month at madisonmagazine.com.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. It's time for Matt Hamilton's favorite part of the show. That is Minute to Win It, where people have an opportunity to win a $25 or $50 gift card to North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
I'm picking up 20. Oh, that's what remember I asked you guys last week at Minute to Win It?
Mhm.
How many pounds of pulled pork should I get for 75 people? But yet we have another entree, blah, 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 blah. 20 pounds is what I went with.
Okay. I think you're going to have some leftovers.
I think so, too. See, I consulted with JD on the phone, which was great getting his help. And he was initially like 10 to 15 pounds should be good. And I was like, well, here's the thing. I just don't want to have not enough. And he was like, okay, then just get 20 to just make it even.
How great is North and South, though, when they don't come in with a high number? Oh, you need 30 pounds. Like, they came in lower than what you were even thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking going into it, I was like, I'll need 25 pounds.
Well, fun fact for you. I am a big fan of smoking a huge pork butt. Obviously, it's just the two of us at home. It freezes. It does fantastically.
Okay, good to know.
Try and get all the air out of the bag, and you probably you could pull that out and warm it up in, 15 minutes.
Well, and that was the thing that was nice too, was because I'm picking up on Friday, but our party is on Saturday, early afternoon, and he told me how to make it. He told me how to bring it home. He told me how to refrigerate it, how to cook it, so I don't burn it. He told me or heat it up. I shouldn't say cook it. He told me all that. He even suggested, he was you should get a pack of Hawaiian buns for the little kids because they're not going to eat a big one. I was like, see, all these things I wouldn't have known unless I talked to JD at North and South.
Where are you putting this?
So my stepkid's mom, because I asked her, I was like, our fridge is full because we have a million kids.
Right.
And she was like, no, I'm planning on having my fridge, and she has another fridge, and then I don't know, another thing completely empty. And she's like, so we're just going to put it all in there. I was like, great.
Okay.
I was like, I will just pick it up and I'll drop it off.
Okay. All right. That was just the other question I had. All right. Let's play Minute to Win It.
Will they beat the odds?
I say everything with pure confidence, whether I think I'm totally right or not.
Or crumble under pressure?
I legitimately know one of these. I legitimately have one.
This is the Minute to Win It.
All right, guys. Today's category first, before I give you guys the category, our contestants are Mitch in Stoughton and Dave in DeForest.
Nice.
Wait,
I got to know what Mitch did.
What do you mean?
Over
take the over?
Mitch took the under.
Okay, my boy.
And
Thank you.
Dave took the over.
And a little bit here, it actually, this time around, we let Riley kind of grab the bull by the horns with second line.
Yeah.
I thought my suggestion, and he said his own.
I also apologize if you can hear clicking on my teeth. I put a Jolly Rancher in my mouth, and I didn't even think about that I was on the radio. So
I
I told her that yesterday.
I know you did.
I
and
literally
then,
mentioned it yesterday.
Not
to you.
yesterday. I think it was last week.
Oh.
Because I wasn't here yesterday. But yes.
Oh, you
You
were.
talked about that, and now I'm thinking how you can just hear
That's not what you can hear. That is
I
not
haven't
what you
heard
can
it.
hear. The clicking, yes.
I haven't heard it, but our category today is in honor of Caleb Williams gracing the Madden cover, the last 10 unique
You're gonna crush.
cover athletes for Madden NFL
What does unique mean?
franchises.
Some people have doubled up.
Yep.
Doubled up?
He might have been 18 and 16, so it only counts. You're only
Does
doing
John
one.
Madden count as an athlete just because?
Yes.
Okay.
Go. He was.
All right, your timer starts now.
John Madden.
That is correct.
Caleb Williams.
That is
count?
correct.
Yeah.
Saquon.
That is correct. That you have 3.
Try to go a little. Who is the one before Saquon? I'm just gonna go with one.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Let's go Antonio Brown.
Oh, he was on there. Yeah.
That is correct.
Was it recent enough? Was my question.
Josh Allen.
That
He
is
wasn't
correct.
first.
Oh, and Lamar.
At 5.
That was my next one.
Already won. There's 6.
Oh, sweet. Man, you just said Matthew Stafford hasn't been one.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes. Oh, and
7.
greatest quarterback.
Oh, Tom Brady.
8.
Suck it, Mitch and Stoughton.
No, he picked us.
Oh, he picked us?
You're so mean.
No,
Mitch
move
and
on to
Stoughton
Jolly
did not
Rancher.
pick you. Mitch and Stoughton took the under.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind.
Okay.
What a fool.
Who else?
You're missing 2.
Okay, best players.
I'm trying to think like in that.
Is there 49ers?
Oh, CMC.
At the buzzer,
I was gonna
9
say-
spot.
That was good.
Wow, terrible line set by us. But
Us or you?
Yeah, now it's us.
Yeah, congratulations.
So here's how I came to the line, because like I said this earlier today, because initially I'm like, well, we don't have to talk to Caleb stuff, because maybe that's I bear fandom. So I sent it to Ashton and Riley, and I was like, I don't know if I can name anyone except for Caleb, who's been on the cover of Madden, even though like it's a thing every year.
Saquon was the reverse jump.
And I have.
That's the only reason I know that one.
And that was last year's.
But like it doesn't like stick in my brain. It's like, okay, that was neat in the moment, but it didn't stick. And I have a Madden, I don't know who's on the cover of it. Like it's like a couple years old. So then in Riley's,
Peyton Hillis.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, like
Madden
we've bought like every Madden in the last like 10 years.
and then
I swear.
I asked Riley, and he's like, he probably named 5, and so that's kind of what he came up with it. But
yeah,
good job.
I haven't bought Madden in a long time. I've been playing the
Me
college
neither.
football games.
They don't change really. They don't.
Year to year, you get minute differences. They try and elevate. I'm still excited for the new college football game coming out this year. But the only cover athlete you missed was the oldest one, Madden 17, Rob Gronkowski.
Gronk, okay.
Because that was the first one.
I knew going back to like Peyton Hillis was too far.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out. That was because my sweet spot for this was definitely more like 2000.
Favre was on the cover, right?
Yep, Madden 09.
Rodgers?
No,
Nope.
never.
Really?
Nope.
Yeah, you had
Favre was the only-
Megatron. Calvin Johnson was on Madden 13.
I listened to Jen Gave and Chewy this morning, luckily, so that helped me with this list. I'm not
Did
going to lie.
Vic make it early?
He for sure did.
4.
Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty
Pre-scandals,
sure.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
But I did hear them saying that the only Packer that's ever made it was Brett Favre, and that was the year that he retired.
Yep.
Because it was like I don't know if it was like a special edition,
Yeah, it was
kind of
like 20
retirement.
years of Madden type thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, we crushed.
All right. You guys
We did.
dominated that.
Who did we not get? I can't remember.
You didn't get Gronk. That was it.
Which that's what I feel like he's ancient now.
Well, that was the oldest one.
10
Yeah.
years. That was
said.
Madden 17 that you didn't get.
Wow. Good work.
Crazy.
Good work,
Crazy that
Molly.
it's called Gronk Ancient, and they literally won the Super Bowl the year the Packers should have in 2021. So
Yeah.
Yep.
2020,
Um,
2021.
Mitch, what a
You can say
foolish
it.
move. What a foolish move.
Oh, you're so much nicer.
Not
than I
picking
am.
Shout out David DeForest. He was not confident either in the over, but
Well,
got it done.
You're welcome, Dave. Enjoy North and South.
I like the stank
Get
on
some
that.
pork butt.
Oh, I mean, I probably played Mitch and Madden as a kid. Like,
What?
I know Mitch and Stoughton. He was like he graduated from my high school. He's a year behind me. I played soccer with him. I like know him. Like we played Madden, dude. Come on.
And he picked first.
Yeah, and he took
did.
the under.
I mean, to be fair, if you know Matt, maybe you take the under.
I mean, maybe that was his reasoning. He's like, I really know Matt, and he is a space cadet.
This is Jim Matt Mob, said my Coors Light.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Game day in my house is everything. I get out of class, I grab my gear, and get to the game because I can't wait. And my dad, he does the same thing. He's an official here in Wisconsin. He makes the tough calls, stays cool under pressure, and knows ball like nobody else. I want to be just like him. You can too. Sign up at highschoolofficials.com.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Hey parents, looking for the perfect night out with the whole fam? Try the Rally Madison FC Family Special, presented by Madison Gas and Electric. Score a ticket to the match, a meal, and an RMFC scarf for just $18 per pack. Be a part of history and support women's soccer during Rally Madison's inaugural season at Breeze Stevens Field. Visit RallyMadisonFC.com and purchase your family special ticket packs today. That's RallyMadisonFC.com. Rally Madison. Fun for all.
This is Badger basketball coach Greg Gard.
Wisconsin wins the Big Ten.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special. Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's gonna swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
I'm not saying it's the baby's poop. Be prepared for that. You will end up with poop on you somehow, and it is disgusting. Or like the worst is when like you didn't realize it happened, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I have poop on my arm or
Because
something.
you're changing so many diapers in such a, and Molly obviously with two is a little different, but you're tired, and then you're like, oh, like on the bottom of my, like it smells like poop around here.
Oh,
it's like, oh, it's
so
on the
gross.
bottom of like the weird spot in your hand that you never look at. You're like,
Crap.
And then Jim was like, wait, those for me.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison. Alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. Mountains of Blue, you know what to do.
And that's Crush, a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. We got Riley Yuck behind the glass. I got it right that time. I'm very proud of myself here. And Riley is a huge Badgers fan.
Huge.
Huge. Some say the biggest.
Huge. Many are saying it's so big. Biggest Badgers fan you've ever seen, quite frankly.
I don't disagree.
It's pretty good.
Oh, that was really good.
Pretty good. All right.
How attractive are the Badgers, Riley? Isn't that what he always says? Like, says, like, an attractive
They're the
man.
hottest college team in
He's
sports
so
right now.
tall.
I thought Riley. I was like, Riley always says that? I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. Yes.
We're so hot.
team.
Luke Fickell on the recruiting trail right now. Let me tell you, he's so hot. Hotter than
the sun?
myself, to be honest. Because I'm quite hot. Everybody knows that. Luke Fickell, very hot on the recruiting trail right now. Makai Williams, breaking news. Just picked him up. Just got his recruitment today, not even an hour ago. Just letting you know.
You know I'm going to make you now give me your thoughts on Colton Joseph.
As the president.
As the dad.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Molly's
Stop
got
making him do it. Stop.
Molly's got some tan you can rub on. So your thoughts
Hey,
on
okay,
Colton?
don't be, like, hating on me because I'm tan.
Yeah.
Fake tan.
Riley, can you tell us about Colton Joseph?
Yeah, so...
Who he is, what position he plays,
Yeah,
all of that.
so Colton Joseph, quarterback for the Wisconsin Badgers, transferred in from Old Dominion this past season. Dual threat guy, taking over, needs to be the face of the franchise for the Wisconsin Badgers this year, needs to stay healthy if the Badgers want to do what they hope to do. But just a brief overview from what I saw of him at spring practice. It took him a little while to get settled into the offense. You could tell sort of the pressure was a little bit much at first, and then once he sort of let that go and I think his teammates learned the playbook a little bit more, kind of let that wash over him, he really started to take charge and look really good. So he is unequivocally, in my opinion, better than any quarterback the Badgers have put on the field in the last 3 years, and I am very excited to watch him play. Very fast and can make plays on the move.
Another question for you. What would you be more intimidated by? following Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers to become the starting quarterback, or following the Badgers quarterbacks who have been cursed to injury and then being
honestly, that's
named
a great
the new
question.
That is a good question. I think if you're talking just nervous for myself, probably Badgers quarterbacks, because you're looking at them and you're
yourself for both, wouldn't you?
somehow I'm going to pop my Achilles looking at what's happened with everyone else. But if you're confident, not worried about injuries, probably Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre and Hall of Fame expectations. Whereas he could be, again, above average here at Wisconsin, even if he's
we're going to think he's a stud.
If he's the 10th best quarterback in the Big Ten, that's worlds better than anything we've had recently.
We're number 10. We're number 10.
So
I can get used to cheering that.
Is it good or bad for Luke Fickell's legacy, the quarterback injuries?
Honestly, it's what's saved his job, right? Because to me, it's the easiest thing that people fall back on. Where if
By
you
people, you mean Jesse Nelson?
I mean, sure, but more than just Jesse Nelson, where it's like, and honestly, I can believe it myself, where it's like his offense hasn't had the full opportunity and the full ability to be able to show what their potential is because they haven't had a starting quarterback. So it's like, yeah, I kind of do empathize with and for Luke Fickell because he hasn't had a starting quarterback be able to stay healthy. And obviously that's your entire offense. But like at the same time, like, sorry, you got to do more. Like, it's not like you're in the NFL where you only have Jordan Love or nobody or whoever the hell else they picked up. But even the Packers are able to make it happen where it's like you have a starting quarterback and then you have a guy that's good enough to step in.
Tyrod Taylor, right?
Yes, Tyrod Taylor, which also feels like years ago.
Right.
But also I was trying to think of like we've seen it with Malik Willis too, right? Obviously. So it's like you could, even in the NFL, you have this capability. So don't try and show me in college football in the landscape that it is now that you can't have two good quarterbacks on your roster. Like, maybe I'm crazy.
I think you are crazy because it's a lot easier to move around in the college landscape than it is in the NFL when you sign a contract.
Yeah, but like he has
these guys can just
like
up and move.
guys
You
on
have
the
to
roster?
get a new quarterback every season because the next guy's like, I'm not going to get my start here. I'm going to go leave and go somewhere else.
But what if he's not going to be a starter here, but he's not going to be a starter anywhere else? Like, and they just have a good quarterback.
Yeah,
no?
well, it's like counterpoint would be Braden Locke was their backup quarterback 2 years. They could have replaced him at least. Because he played and he was ass, and then they're like, let's just bring him back and be the backup.
And then he left.
But he was
to
here
go
for
get a starting job,
and he didn't start. He like got benched. He didn't win the job. But my point is, he was here for 2 years. Like after the first year where he was terrible, replace him.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody said you have to run it back with this bum.
I guess. I mean, 5-1 with your starters, week 1 starters is.
And I don't know if that's a number, but like week 1 start, like because they play like into week 3, which is basically like the preseason in college football.
Yeah.
If you're anything decent for a program, but
I mean, you can't look at this and think that this has been bad for Luke Fickell. I know you said it's been good, like it helped him keep his job.
No,
that's only under the assumption that they were going to have the same record with the starter. I don't think it's as easy just to have like a capable guy as your backup. I don't think that's, especially in college ball. If you're good, you're going to go find yourself a spot somewhere where it's going to pay you more money. We have criticized the Badgers of being terrible at NIL, and if you expect a good guy but don't have the money to get him, you don't get one. And then you lose your starter, you're left with the scraps at the bottom of the barrel.
Okay. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, I almost view like the quarterback position in terms of Luke Fickell's job security, almost in the same way that I view Chris McIntosh in terms of Luke Fickell's job security. Because it's like with Chris McIntosh here, you like based on how many times that he came out and defended Luke Fickell last year, you knew Luke Fickell's job was safe. Mm. Now, like with the quarterbacks getting hurt every single year, how can you fire him by like if his quarterback gets hurt again this year? How can you fire him if things go down the drain? When it's like he didn't even have a quarterback.
Well, your
like,
argument now
bad
is
luck.
new AD, and you're like, we're just cleaning house, we're bringing a new person in.
True.
Like
so,
that is
yes,
the
so now
only
it's,
thing. But you're right. If there's an injury, there's going to be people out there who's like, he's had the worst luck and had zero control over like his players getting injured.
Riley, you can hop in on this too. Like, how many? Let's go year 1. Tanner Mordecai.
Yep.
And
so many names I haven't heard in so long.
Yes.
I forgot that you exist. I hope we don't get flagged for that on YouTube, but
yeah, it was
sorry,
close to the
Swizzle.
original.
I know. Thank you.
Then it was Braden Locke, I believe.
But they didn't start with. But I'm sorry, but like Tanner Mordecai starting quarterback.
Yes. Yep.
And he got hurt in the Iowa game, right?
Yep.
Was that
yes.
him?
Yeah,
okay.
he broke his hand.
Yes, that was right in front of him.
How many games did they win if he played a full season? They won 7 that year?
7, yeah. So I think they win 8 or 9, and you're feeling all right.
I feel like
what I wouldn't give to have 7 wins for
If
the
they had
Blacks.
9, I'd be feeling better than all right.
8's probably the number.
Because I think there's a decent chance they beat Iowa that game
Yes,
if
that
Braden
game was
Locke doesn't
awful.
have to come in. That was an atrocious game. Torrey Taylor won that game.
He was the MVP.
he did.
Yeah, got himself drafted out of it.
Literally.
But but let's just call it 8, just to be conservative on it. So then
8 and 4.
Tyler Van Dyke was the next guy, right?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah, he was like 45 years old.
Yeah, he looked awesome in that first drive against Alabama. Was marched him down the field, looked like a man on a mission, and then tears his ACL run out of bounds.
I do remember that.
So
I think actually we were so hyped for that game. We were doing our tailgate and all that stuff. So like usually when I do the tailgate, I don't even get to watch like the first quarter typically.
Mm-hmm.
But by the time that I turned on the radio to listen to Tausch and LePay, he wasn't even playing anymore.
Yeah.
End of first quarter.
Literally. It was the first drive of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, my
So
gosh.
bad.
And that was the most raucous atmosphere outside of the first game back from COVID I've ever experienced at Camp Randall for one quarter.
Yeah.
I think that's the same.
And
I
it's gone.
think that Sunday you went to a Packers-Vikings game with me because I took people from Express, I believe, to the
No,
Alabama.
that was Ohio State that they went to.
Oh, I took someone
Wasn't
else
it?
to an Alabama one. Maybe it was Ohio State. I can't remember now. I get them all mixed together. I go to so many Badger games, I just get them all mixed up. So
cool.
They just don't, and they never win any of them, the big ones. So how many with Van? They won 6 that year?
Yes. Or no, 5 and 7.
5. So
right?
okay, yeah. So 5 wins.
Yeah, I think they get to a bowl game at least. Let's say 7.
Okay, we'll go 7. So 8 and 7. Those are the 2 win
Then,
totals.
but you're still going down.
Yep. And I think this is the trend. I'm sorry, who? Danny? No, not Danny O'Brien. Who is
Billy Edwards Jr.
Billy Edwards Jr. Danny O'Brien is a different transfer quarterback from the Brett.
Honestly,
Bielema
I
era.
get Billy Edwards Jr. and Tyler Van Dyke.
Tyler Van Dyke. Yeah,
I get
you
them
got
confused.
the 3 names.
Also, didn't they both have red hair? Or am I making that up?
Yeah, I think so. Or Tyler Van Dyke at least had light hair. Billy Edwards was a ginger.
I get them confused. He looked like Matt. No, I'm just kidding.
So
you get offended when I call you a ginger.
The book was very much out on Billy Edwards as far as he was fine at Maryland. That's where he came from, right?
Yep.
And so they won 4 games last year?
4 games, yep.
We'll give them an extra victory.
I thought they won 5 last year. Wow,
No.
things
We
really
saw
went
one of
down.
them. That was
what
a
do you
show.
think?
Yeah, the Illinois
They getting any
game.
more wins?
Oh, they're beating Minnesota. That's a fact. I was watching the game popped up on the TV the other day. I forgot
How bad that game was?
that was. It was 10-7 Minnesota midway through the third. Hunter Simmons actually, to his credit, marched him down the
Oh, my
field
God, Hunter
inside the 30-yard line. 3rd and 7.
about
You're in
him,
field
too.
goal range. The game is tied. The game will be tied if you just throw an incomplete pass. Throws it directly to a Minnesota defender who takes it to the Wisconsin 5-yard line.
And it was snowing.
Yep.
All
Then
the
it's
things.
17-7, and they have nothing the rest of the game.
Is this just what you do? Is
So
watch
you
the
just
Big Ten
think it's
Network?
one game? One game
And his
difference?
big head gear.
I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it was probably more than one game difference.
I think they probably could have swiped a 6th. It's just
Okay, so
it's hard to say because they got blown out so bad in every other game.
You could call it 6. It's still going 8,
But
7,
you're
6.
still going down. Regardless, you go down.
So he's not covering himself with glory with the quarterbacks around here.
So how many quarterbacks played under him? Legit.
Tanner Mordecai, Braden Locke, Tyler Van Dyke, back to Braden Locke. Then this past year we had Billy Edwards Jr.,
Danny
O'Neal,
Hunter Simmons.
I think
Carter Smith.
Carter Smith. I think it's 7. I think I counted Braden Locke twice.
And this is his 4th season?
Yep, 4th season, and he's on his 8th QB.
I was going to say, so 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah. In the pros, if you're looking at the pros, the coach is going to get the benefit of the doubt. But we're here in
For
college.
how long? If Jordan... I don't even want to
Yeah, don't throw it out in this world. No, they're getting the benefit of the doubt. If your starting quarterback goes down, no one expects you.
If Justin Herbert gets hurt
this year.
Or, you know what? Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott gets hurt. You have, whatever his name is, Schottenheimer or whatever.
Marty.
Second year as the coach. If Dak Prescott gets hurt, are you giving Schottenheimer the benefit of the doubt? Even though their season wasn't great
And they're
last
bad.
year.
Yes, I would say
But
yes.
I don't think McCarthy got the benefit of the doubt because of the up and down injuries with Dak Prescott. That was part of the up and down. You don't get the benefit of the doubt in the NFL.
No.
You do not.
Okay.
And also in college football, most teams don't have a quarterback, to be honest. Like, Iowa's quarterback was terrible last year. And then Iowa game a couple years ago was a slap fest.
That was their best quarterback
Yeah,
they've
last
had
year,
in
Mark
probably my
Gronowski,
entire
he did
life.
just
You
enough.
talk about having bad Bears quarterbacks. Iowa is not good.
But also, the Badgers wish they had a quarterback as good as Iowa's last year.
Yes.
So, like,
for
and
sure.
I think
And they paid him, what,
I
$1 million?
I think Colton Joseph, if you're looking for a comp, Mark Gronowski, not the most accurate throw of the football, but can run like crazy. I think Colton Joseph is a step up of that archetype.
Don't you love when your quarterbacks can't throw, but they can run?
How do you get a job as a quarterback if you were just
he
like,
can throw.
you can't
He's
throw.
just still.
He just can't throw it accurately. He's
not as accurately as you'd like.
in college.
Gronowski's on the Dolphins right now.
Okay.
We're talking. Caleb Williams can't complete 60% of his passes, and he's in the MVP conversation. So why can't Colton Joseph be in the Heisman
But do you know what he did in college?
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, it was like 72%. So
The NFL is harder, Riley. I don't know if you know that, but it's harder.
Just make it a comp.
Even Jordan Love, who had a lower completion percentage in college, was better than 59%. So
it's true.
We gotta.
He takes a step. He's going to take a step.
This reminds me of the
this year.
movie Friday, where it's like your house, like you got Kool-Aid, no sugar. You got like cereal, no milk. The Badgers got a quarterback who can run but can't throw, or can throw but can't move. Like this never can be like a complete QB.
Yeah.
Ever. It's always just something.
I think he'll be closer to complete than we anticipate.
I love your optimism, and I hope that I can drink some of the Kool-Aid.
You complete me, Joseph.
It's like a circle.
Just wait.
So what was your win prediction for the Badgers this year?
13-0. Do they even have 13 games, or is it 12? I don't even know.
They have 12.
Okay.
Guaranteed 12.
Depends if you count the bowl game.
Yeah, the bowl game. Riley's like, they're going to win their bowl game. They're going to go to the
game. No, everyone counts the bowl game.
Riley's counting the national championship, actually.
Since they're going to the playoff, then you got like 4 extra games to play, plus Big Ten championship. So what did Indiana go last year? 16, 17 and 0? Yeah.
I think Indiana was 16 and 0.
16 and 0, yeah. So right around that mark.
God, I wish I had your naivety.
No, I'm still going 9 wins.
It's not so much the 9; it's so much of like I'm gonna
take my expectations. How about
Coax it
9
down.
wins? How about the best we've done by far under Luke Fickell?
I thought Matt was insane. Good Lord, Riley.
Same.
J&K Security Solutions. They will protect your home or business from anyone in the world with commercial fire protection and commercial security, along with home security. Our good friends at J&K Security. Check them out today. This is Jim Matt Mipes on my Coors Light.
This is Martin Selsaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
As a single mom, I questioned college. I worried about having enough time and support, but I'm so glad that I didn't let that stop me. Once I started at Madison College, I realized I can do this. I'm really proud of myself. My instructors truly care about my success, and I have a community of support. My advice to other single moms, do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breeze Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card.
One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
Windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
The World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series is set for an action-packed weekend in Wisconsin. Saturday, June 6th, the stars of the sprint cars take on Plymouth Dirt Track with racing at 7:30. Then, Sunday, June 7th, the action continues at Angel Park Speedway for the Ted Johnson Memorial with racing starting at 6:30 p.m. Get your tickets now at slspromotions.com or call 815-344-2023.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here. Contracting made easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
And in Middleton, they are Madison's locally owned. They are Madison's family owned. They are Madison's custom jeweler, Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Riley out behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's the Carbos Talking text line. This is more. We've talked about a couple different things today. I thought it worth revisiting the Caleb Williams, Jordan Love MVP conversation, because Molly said it, and I think we all agree on it, that both these quarterbacks are going to be in the mix. It feels foreign because none of us have seen a world where both the Bears and the Packers, and obviously the Bears are the ones that have not held up their end of the bargain here, have quarterbacks capable of having explosive seasons. And honestly, the only reason why I kind of like, and obviously there's a Bear fandom part of this too, but like it's the mobility of so it's more of Caleb has shown some ability to get better, and he's one of the best QBs when he does stay on time in the pocket in the NFL. He just needs to improve on that. And he has the ability to grow within there. Jordan Love, as far as the playmaking, he's not like immobile. Like he's better than Jared Goff and others, but like the book on him now is the only way you're really going to get him to play poorly is to really get him off the spot. Because he can make some plays, but they're still more of he's going to wait in the pocket, and throw it. If he has to move out on the run, like he's not incapable, but that's his weak spot. Like his kryptonite is get him moving with pressure, like most quarterbacks, and that's where he doesn't shine because he's just not quite as athletic as some of the other quarterbacks.
And Caleb's is almost opposite of that.
Right, but and Caleb's trying to grow into being the pocket QB that he wants to be and Ben wants to be. The thing is, what I think about two parts. One, the offensive line for the Packers and Jordan Love. Like, to me, that's going to be the biggest deterrent to Jordan Love winning the MVP this year is he's going to have to run for his life, and he's still going to be good. It's just not going to be the same level.
Offensive line and uncertainty at running back.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah. There's a world where the Packers might go the first month of the season without Josh Jacobs or Micah Parsons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't like the look of that. I'm not totally sold that we're going to have a truly terrible offensive line.
I'm not, but like, there's no evidence.
Like, I don't think we're going to have like
Tom is the only proven one. That's the concern. And then it's like,
Ryan was fine. Sean Ryan was fine last year. Especially
fine.
when
There was definitely times that I missed Josh Myers though last year.
Yeah, but once he fell into his role at center, and that was like what he was doing, he had a fine end at center.
Okay, so you got one really good and one fine. Jordan Morgan has not been able to play left.
Unproven, right?
Well, he's proven that he can't play left tackle so far in the NFL. Because if he could, he would.
Right.
We've had that conversation with Wildy. If Jordan Morgan was out there, he would have.
If he was better than Walker,
They would have
played.
loved
Right.
to play him over Walker. He's the first-round pick. Play the guy. And then you got Belton and Banks. Banks is inconsistent.
He was fine. He was good at the end of the year too.
Kind of
but
found
again,
a little
super
consistency near the end of the year.
Yeah, inconsistent.
Injured, all the things.
And then Belton.
I mean, and even Zach Tom, like he was hurt a lot last year.
And he got nasty injury. Now, it sounds
He didn't
like he'll be okay.
tear it all the way,
But still,
though.
like, not the 10.
That's when he was like blocked into love, right? He had that injury.
I can't remember, but there was the oblique that was literally all season, and then there was the half torn patella tendon or whatever you want to call, like whatever the tear was.
And just to flip it, so like Chicago's got its one question. It's at left tackle because Joe Thuney just won the first ever Offensive Lineman of the Year award. Drew Dahlman's been replaced, but they brought in another starter of his, Garrett Bradbury from the Patriots, and then also drafted a guy. And then the right side of the line is the same, and Darnell Wright's a Pro Bowler. So their line is probably a little better, but that matters less with Caleb. So my other question would be, across the board, the playmaking side of it. Like, whose weapons do you like better? The depth at running back for Chicago is deeper than Green Bay, but their top tier, obviously, Jacobs better.
Right.
And then tight ends, honestly, I think Colton and Tucker are, Colton's rookie season, I wouldn't say he's as good as Tucker, but he's pretty close because Colton's rookie season outdid statistically almost everything Tucker did in his best season. So
who?
Colton Loveland. I'm not
Colston.
Colston, sorry. I got Colton Joseph in my head.
all
sorry.
good. I was just like, I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about. I was like, is it Colton Komet? I was like, no.
No.
It's Cole.
Cole Komet.
God, this
Colston
is
Loveland.
slightly confusing.
Cole and Colston
Yes.
and Colton.
Yes. So anyways, like those two combined, though, I think is better than the Packers with Komet and Loveland. And then the receivers, what do you guys? You got Roma Dunze, Luther Burden are the top two guys.
I'd probably take the Packers wide receivers over those two guys. Just knowing how much Caleb also relies on Loveland. Like, those two guys didn't even get a chance to shine last year. So not saying that they're not going to this year. It's just that's who Caleb Williams' guy is. And even Cole Komet, like, isn't there talk that he's not going to be a Chicago Bear after this year? Or am I
That's more
wrong
because
in
they
hearing
just
that?
drafted another tight end who they really like. So it's more of...
Because he was fine, but, like,
He's
Loveland
good.
obviously outshined him.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to the wide receivers, I do think there is a discussion to be had here because, and this is crazy to say this, the Packers are way more experienced at wide receiver. Right? Rome
barely played last year, too. He was hurt. I can't remember what his injury was.
He's got 2 seasons now. Luther Burden's got 1. Like,
They're in the situation that the Packers were a couple years ago.
Right. And I could see them also being very good wide receivers and us completely eating crow and having egg on our face by the end of the season. But I think I'm with Molly. I think I would go Packers wide receivers.
I think coming into the season, you gotta do it. Luther Burden might be one of those crazy finds. He's a second round pick. He had a bad statistical season his last year at Missouri, but tested off the chart. And in his junior year, he was insane.
Right.
And a guy that we saw him play in less snaps than most rookies was putting up numbers that the rookies put up. So, but I agree. I'll give you the receivers. So the weapons, what would you call them? A wash? Better for the Packers? Better for the Bears? Just when we're trying to build out the MVP side of it. Like if you just took the quarterbacks and what they have working with them. So I guess offensive line and quarterback. I'm sorry, offensive line and receiver, running back, all that.
Yeah.
Who has the advantage?
I think because of the giant question mark at O-line, I would give the Bears just the slightest edge as far as who has a better situation to be an MVP between Love and Caleb.
Am I picking which one I would rather have or which one I think is going to win the MVP?
Who's got a better situation to win MVP?
Yeah.
Because of the cast around
basically,
him.
who's got better
probably Caleb Williams, and then also, like I said before, with him being so young, I think that there's the excitement around him too, that he's only going into his second year with Ben Johnson. I almost said Brian Johnson.
So, because I think both these quarterbacks, I am hopeful that Caleb can get the win because of, but he's still a win with guy. So that's why I wanted to have this conversation.
I wouldn't say
That's
that.
interesting.
He had a couple win because of
He
moments.
did, but like you got to
Those games at the end, like now, granted, they very well you could almost flip it exactly in the same way that it was the year before, where it's like you're almost a lose because of guy because you weren't doing the right things for the first 3 quarters of the game, and then
Right.
fourth quarter you show up. So
Yeah.
it's like you're a lose kind of like lose with or because of kind of guy, but also you're a win because of guy.
It's a little bit like Favre, where it was like he
Right.
put you in bad spots and then get you out of the bad spots. So I guess I'm just trying to put him and Love in the same category, and like that's why I think their supporting cast is still going to matter.
Oh,
and that's why I
100%
wanted
they're
to have
going
a
to matter.
conversation around it. Like neither one of these guys are Mahomes or Allen, where it's
Neither
like
one of them are Aaron Rodgers.
or
if
Aaron
we want to
Rodgers,
go
where it
back
doesn't
to
matter.
the legacy of Green Bay Packers quarterbacks, neither
it
one is
doesn't-
that.
Yeah, nobody. It doesn't matter who's around you. So like that, the staff, and the only other difference from years past is that the Bears look like they have a coach who is capable of being a play caller on LaFleur's level.
Ugh,
Yeah.
gag me.
So
I hate Ben Johnson. I think he's so annoying.
I don't blame you for thinking that. Like he does
They should
not
have put him shirtless on the Madden cover.
Gross.
In the locker room, just screaming.
We'll throw some stones on the other side.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show.
Maybe can I get a Molly was right? Like literally.
Molly was right.
Thank you.
I thought we had like a liner. Yeah.
No, we should get one. That should be the liner. That is going to be the liner moving forward.
Yeah,
Okay,
with
thank
all
you.
of my enthusiasm, I threw into that one.
Exactly.
I can give you a better one. Molly was right!
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
This is Aaron Brown, owner of Siding Unlimited, letting you know that Siding Unlimited installs Pella windows and doors. That's right, Siding Unlimited installs windows, and we do it really well. Earning the prestigious Pella Platinum Premier National Certified Contractor of the Year Award 5 times. New windows, our expert team will deliver on a smooth, hassle-free installation, making you feel proud of calling Siding Unlimited for your window project. What's the next step? Call 608-220-0005 or go to sidingunlimited.com.
Life moves fast. Your car should move with it. At Zimbrick Chevrolet, they've got a vehicle and payment options that fit every stage of your journey. Just graduated? Start smart in a Chevy Trax. Stylish, efficient, and budget-friendly. Growing your family? The Equinox gives you the space and versatility you need. And when life gets even bigger, the Traverse or Tahoe is ready for it all. Kids, carpools, and road trips. Visit them today in Sun Prairie or online at ZimbrickChevrolet.com. Zimbrick Chevrolet, the name you can trust.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
Friday nights taste better at The Bridges. The Bridges Bar and Restaurant is back with a classic Friday fish fry, plus non-fish specials and prime rib. Great food, great drinks, and a perfect way to kick off the weekend. Fridays at the table and on the course at the Bridges Golf Course in Madison.
Looking to buy your next home or ready to sell and move on to bigger and better things? What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Spring into action this season and let's get housed. Nobody knows what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to get started. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
Whether you're grilling outside, sitting on the patio, or watching the game, summer is the perfect time to sip on a cocktail made with Door County Distillery. Handcrafted award-winning spirits made locally in beautiful Door County. Hey, it's Alex Stroh. Mix up a G&T with that signature green bottle of gin, or sip on it with a couple of rocks, my favorite, the Door County Distillery Bourbon. Made in Door County, available all over the state, including right here in the Madison area. Local, affordable, award-winning. That's what it's all about. It's Door County Distillery. Find the retailer nearest you, doorcountydistillery.com.
Every kid deserves a chance to have fun, and that's what Paul's Party is all about. Paul's Party is a Madison area nonprofit helping kids with physical disabilities experience the joy of sports. They fund expensive recreational equipment and activities like sled hockey gear, chairs for track, tennis and basketball, and much more, so more kids can enjoy the fun. Because at Paul's Party, sports are for everyone. Learn more or make a donation today at paulsparty.org. That's paulsparty.org.
Join Buck and Honeys at the American Family Insurance Championship, June 5th through 7th, for the Hole 18 patio party at TPC, Wisconsin. Enjoy cold drinks and the perfect patio atmosphere all weekend long. Heading to the tournament? Stop by for the ultimate pregame spot before tee-off. Or keep the fun going with a post-game celebration after the final round. Gather your friends and experience Championship Weekend with Buck and Honeys, proud partners of the American Family Insurance Championship.
After a serious accident, you'll need a winning team to protect your rights. Trust Wisconsin's own Ruger Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions.
Big winner at Ho-Chunk Game in Madison, and I want to tell you about it because, I mean, to win $102,000 at 2:30 in the morning, that's pretty great. They won $102,000 playing Longhorn Jackpots, Stampede Power, over at Ho-Chunk Game in Madison. That is way better than anything I've done at 2:30 in the morning, like just out and about, and I mean anything. $102,000 is a heck of a chunk of change. All right, Jim Rutledge, Molly Brown, Matt Hamilton with you. Let's throw some stones.
Some takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
That was cooler than being cool. Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out.
I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
All right, I have a stone to throw, and it's more another question. Again, yesterday we talked about splitting bills.
Who are you going to throw it at?
I'm not going to throw it at anyone.
Oh, come on.
You know you want to. They're not listening. It's fine.
That is true. But on the off chance, no. So I don't. This might shock you guys. I can be a bit much at times. Like
no.
What?
Yeah.
Jim?
No, never.
Controlling, rude, stuck in my ways. Are
not ringing any bells for anyone I know.
No.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? My kid has this book called Grumpy Monkey, and his name is Chimpanzee, and I think of you every time. Because I'm just like,
what
Grumpy
a great
Jim.
nickname.
Chimpanzee, isn't it good?
Yes.
Did you get any of those books for your kid? Because I might have to get you one because they're so cute for when they're older.
I'll have to go. I have to look through it.
Okay.
I've got a lot of baby books right
Chimpanzee.
now. Chimpanzee. Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to call you now whenever you make me mad. I'm going to be like, Grumpy Monkey.
Yeah,
Chimpanzee.
Chimpanzee. I love that, Molly. You should definitely keep that in your back pocket.
I will.
Great. Anyways, I don't want to play with you.
So who told you all those things?
My wife. Not
my
nice.
wife.
My wife, and not as nice.
My wife.
And not as nice as that I'm saying it now. But do you? I don't do projects well with my wife. It's to the point now where like
home projects.
Home projects.
Okay.
She's painting Rosie's room. Rosie turned 13. Apparently, her room just has to be a completely different color now. She's grown up. Teal can't be in there anymore.
What color was it before?
Teal and like a little bit more of a Barbie pink.
Okay.
And now it's
no, that's for a kid, duh.
Right. So now it's sweet pea pink, which
Oh,
is probably
cute.
a little bit more like the bottle you got going there,
mhm.
and then a white. I'm sure it's not a white because it's different than the white trim, but it's starlight white.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, I just had to pick it
It's
up.
probably
at home.
snowbound. It's what I just picked for my ceiling.
So
in my bathroom.
I picked up some paint over at home and Lindsay today. So because I'm bringing up my wife's doing all the painting, and we just kind of decided quietly of like she's just gonna paint. And like when I put up backsplash, I actually said, when are you leaving for like 3 hours? Because I don't even want you around when I put the backsplash up. I don't want your feedback. I don't want any thoughts. I'm just gonna put this backsplash up, and I'm gonna do my thing. So. Do you guys do projects? I honestly strategically plan projects around times where she's going to be somewhere else with the kids because I don't want her around.
That's interesting. I'm curious, Matt, because obviously you have a lot of home projects going on right now. But the last project, so I guess for us it's a little bit different. One, I'm gone all the time because I work all the time, and my drive is long, so that makes my days long, right? So we don't have a ton of projects right now, and also just having so many more kids, one of us needs to be watching the kids, essentially, right? But the last time that we did do a full project was right before my first son was born. So this was like 3 years ago. I think I was literally like 8 months pregnant. So I was like in the same situation that your wife was, basically.
Okay.
But we completely finished like our basement. So like we did like all drywall and like we did it ourselves.
Wow.
So like we did all the drywall, painting, the floors, all the things. So that was the last thing that we did, and like I was the one caulking the drywall or whatever that's called. Puttying it.
You're good at caulking.
Yeah, I'm good at caulking. Yes. So yes, that was the last time that we did it. And honestly, like we work well together. The times when we don't work well together are like when he's directing me to like move like a piece of furniture. And, like, I don't fully understand, but then I don't vocalize that I don't fully understand which direction or how he wants me to tilt
like
it and
trying
whatnot.
to get it through a doorway?
Yes. So, like we...
pivot! Pivot!
Yes, exactly. When our fridge died a couple months ago, it was we had to get it into our house. And it was, like, just, like, figuring out how to turn it and all the different things. And so, like, I'm bad at doing that. And then it's, like, but I have too much pride to be like, I don't know how you want me to do this. So then I end up just kind of probably messing it up. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But, like, house projects, we haven't clashed as much as far as I can remember.
And I'm usually just more quiet.
Yeah.
And I just do it's the fact that we do things completely different.
Yes.
So okay, so how is she painting the room, and how would you be doing it different? You would be using tape. Just kidding.
Yeah, actually, I would I'm actually, and weirdly, because she's the person that's more like, but I want tape. I want the whole thing. I want to do it right and have it all set.
And not have to clean up such a mess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And weirdly, because she's very much otherwise like someone that's very structured, but this just like, we're just gonna freehand this.
Okay.
Yeah.
My wife will go into a project with zero planning.
Yeah.
Like, and here's props to Jen, because she's a doer. When she's like, I want to get this done, like, she's going to do it. And she's going to get it done. For me, like, when I was painting stripes, I was like, okay, I got to get paint. And I got to get my tape. And I got to, like,
and
Google on how the right way to do it is. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. But, like, I really like to have, and I know this doesn't sound like ADD, but for me, it's my procrastination. So, like, my preparing stage is going to be, I'm going to take as much time as I need to prepare, and once I feel like I have everything is when I can actually, like, do the project.
Mm-hmm.
I actually compared, I feel like when I do projects, it's a lot like cooking for me. You have all the prep, and then you cook 15 minutes, but you might have prepped for, like, an hour.
So, to your credit, and my credit, Mike from Edge Construction Home Remodeling Show, Sunday mornings on ESPN Madison, it's the prep that takes almost as long, if not longer, than the actual, like,
oh my God, like taping all the things. Oh. Like, I do it, though. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I do it. But, like, ugh.
Now, the tape more is like, I'm kind of a tape snob because it's like there's so much tape that's just trash and it doesn't stay on. And it's like, well, what's even the point of this?
Right.
Like, I just lit my money on fire. So I will pay more for, like, I think it's frog
tape.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So here's my question. How do you guys hang photos? Like, do you plan hanging photos?
That's
no,
fully
that's
work.
more decor.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
See, okay, so like if I'm hanging a picture, I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna be like, boom, and then I'm like,
don't
it's
like
a little
that.
crooked.
No, my wife will be like, I want to hang this picture here, and I'll be like, okay, let's talk about it.
Yes, so that is where
then
I
I'll,
am.
Like, hold it, and she'll stand behind me and like higher,
see,
lower.
that is what we do now. But like that took a lot of photos being hung by me for my husband to be like, this is not how you hang a photo.
I mean, that's how it's done. You do something just the way you do it, and if they are gonna complain, then you bring them in to help. And if they're not, then like, well, then screw it again.
Like, there's been so many times where I've had to do like I remember doing when I was like, oh, I'm gonna be like a interior designer for like my parents, right? So like I did like a gallery wall going up my parents' stairs, and I just like guessed on everything. I was like, looks good enough, isn't crooked, isn't gonna fall off the wall. And like now I'm like, oh, that's not even how you do it. But like I'm not gonna do that.
That's hilarious because that's the exact example. I told my wife doesn't like to tape all the stuff. It took, and this was one of those times where I was getting frustrated. I was quiet because it was like everything had to be lined in a specific, like she had to get like the gallery wall up the steps, like all planned out. And then she's asking me questions, and I'm more of like, whatever it is, the answer I can give you that this will go faster is the answer that I will give you because I have zero F's to give about where this picture goes or what angle it's in. So whatever way that you think it should be, just tell me that so I can say that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
Just like today, she's like, can you come upstairs and tell me if you see any spots in the wall? And I'm like, I don't see any shadows in the wall. She's like, what about this one, this one? I'm like, why don't you just tell me where you see shadows and ask me if I see them there? Because I don't.
Fair.
But
Fair.
I'm also not the one that painted. So at times, like, if you're the one that did the thing, you notice the imperfections.
Right.
But, like, when I call, I'll be like, tell me where they are. And if she says I can't see them, great. That's a win. If a regular person who didn't do it win, my opinion does not matter in that situation. It's still going to be like, no, she still sees them. Because when you're making something, you see it the most.
Yeah. The gung-ho attitude is good, though. Like, Jen, she's, for intents and purposes, she's a doctor. She's PA. Nothing to do with electricity. She's changed, 4 light fixtures
I was going to say 4 light bulbs. I was like, Matt,
no,
stop.
Full-on fixtures. And I was like, how do you know how to do that? She's like, well, our brother-in-law was in town once when you were out of town, and he helped me, and then now I know how to change light fixtures. So I'll come home. I came home one time. I have a very long extension ladder, and I live in a split level ranch. So
6 inches or what?
A split level. No, Jim. I know that's long for you.
Very.
I live in a split level ranch, so our chandelier, whatever the light is in your entryway where the 2 stairs kind of meet. It's 15 feet from the landing.
Yep.
I came home and she was up on that ladder.
Please tell me she wasn't pregnant.
No. This is years ago.
It's good Lord.
I was like, what are you doing?
That's crazy.
Thank you, because that's one of the fights. My wife, I came home one time, she had a big bruise, and I'm like, what happened? She's like, well, I couldn't reach the spot, so I put a ladder on the toilet and then tried to reach. I'm like, not a surprise, it collapsed.
Yeah.
And she fell, and I'm like, why? Can you not put yourself in death-defying situations when I'm not home?
I would never get on a ladder. I fear ladders. Ladders don't fear me. I fear ladders. 100%. I know that sounded like a fat joke.
Jim.
But
ladders fear Jim.
Yes. Because I am fat. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
And old. And not 6 feet.
And short.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I didn't have braces.
That is such a dad thing to say. But moms know that if your daughter has messed up teeth, it's going to lead to a lifetime of problems
But what's
for her.
messed up teeth? I don't think I have messed up teeth.
Is that what your mom told you?
You're perfect just the way you are.
Save herself $5,000.
You don't need straight teeth.
Orthodontics is a racket.
Smiles are like fingerprints.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
I didn't see myself going to college because I struggled with anxiety and depression, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I've found my community. There are a ton of support resources, and I never feel like I'm alone. My advice to others, keep pushing on. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
With me is Jeff Henson, owner of Englehart Motorsports. Jeff, you felt your previous business technology vendor had become complacent and their costs were increasing. So you contacted James Imaging Systems.
We found that moving forward with James Imaging was going to be a step in the right direction to help reduce cost.
James Imaging Systems, AI-driven workflow automation, security enhancements, and digital transformation to help businesses do business better and save some money.
Up front, what James Imaging was able to show us as far as annual savings was substantial.
Plus, there's James Service and Support.
The quality of the service, that they live up to what they've promised, which they've clearly delivered on that.
Jeff, with business technology supported by people who keep their promises, how do you feel?
Extremely happy.
James Imaging Systems, your local business technology partner. Call 608-221-3457 or visit jamesimaging.com.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Hi, it's Dave from Canopy Wealth Management. Many people are balancing retirement planning, college costs, and caring for aging parents, often all at once. With extensive experience, the Canopy team has helped others navigate these same challenges and can be a trusted thought partner as you prioritize what matters most. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's our promise. Get started today at canopy-wealth.com.
Paid for by Canopy Wealth Management. Canopy Wealth Management is registered as an investment advisor with the SEC.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Welcome back to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN. Brought to you by Metro Kia Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealership.
Brewers coming up next, 6:05 pregame against the Giants. They've been kicking their butt. Everyone's butt, really.
Yeah. What was the score last night? I know the night before was 16-2.
8-3.
Okay. It's fun.
Well, as Leighton Grindle said when he was on the show yesterday, that they don't normally have blowouts.
Right.
It was funny when Lane was talking about
That's
having...
why they wear diapers. I'm just kidding.
When Lane was talking about the fun time in between, as far as like when it's a blowout, I was like, oh, so you basically just do Jim, Matt, and Molly. Because remember they were coming up with like names for the cheese or whatever.
Yep.
Like, yeah, like I was like, oh. See, the difference is Lane can do both. I can only do the foolishness. I couldn't do the play-by-play.
You used to do it though, didn't you?
I wasn't good at it.
Oh, fair.
Anyone can do it, especially baseball. Riley, you're a play-by-play guy. What is the hardest to do?
I think baseball is the hardest, even though like I'm in this industry, I'm a host, I can do hosting. Like, it's not the same as hosting a radio show because you're also trying to fit in what the action on the field, especially baseball TV. Or I guess comparing it to Lane baseball on the radio, you're trying to describe the action, but there's still so much dead time, even on the radio, where you just have time to talk about whatever. So it's not like you have segments, you don't know exactly how everything's going to time up, but you got to properly fill the time and be entertaining while also making sure everyone knows what's going on at the same time. It's tough.
So I'll say, for me, it was, shock everyone, patience. Because you have to stay behind it. Like I called basketball, I was probably the best at basketball that I've did. Football I was pretty good at. But baseball I was terrible at because you have to stay behind it. That was the trick that Gabe Neitzel gave me. He was really good at baseball and Mallards. But like...
so how do you do like the get up? Well, I guess that was...
That's it. You got to read it off the bat.
Get up, get out of here, or whatever. Gone. Like, how do you do that? And like, by staying behind.
If you're listening to the games plenty of time, you'll hear
the crack of the bat, and then they talk.
Yes, and you'll hear the crowd get louder. They're like it's like a half a second.
You notice like the snap of the catcher's mitt, and then he calls the pitch.
Yep. The best ones are like just a second, like a half second behind, right behind it. You hear the pop, you hear the crack, and then they're on it. It's right after it happens.
But it's so counterintuitive. I never picked up that trait because it's just you want to be on it, and if you're on it, you're going to screw it up all the time.
Right.
Because the second baseman could boot it. It could be a C&I single, and all of a sudden it's through. And there's such a vocabulary you got to have for baseball. Can of corn, C&I single, like all this. It's just everything. So.
But also, if you've been in it for like, I don't know, forever, like Lane has.
Yeah, probably. What do you think you'd be good at?
Nothing. But no, not even football. I could do color commentating. That's it.
Yeah, you'd be really good at that.
Curling.
Well,
I've nailed it. I've done it.
Football is my favorite.
I like basketball.
Okay.
Dribble, shoot.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's all it is.
That's
Just
why
stay behind it.
That's why I didn't win any WBAs for my basketball play-by-play. This is Jim Madden Mobs and my Coors Light.
See ya.